The Vatican has released an update on Pope Francis's health, saying there has been a slight improvement in his health, but he still remains in a critical condition. Sky's Lisa Holland reports from the Vatican.
The Pope's condition remains critical, but that he is showing, in their words, a slight improvement. They say there were no repeats of the asthmatic respiratory crises. Now, this is a phrase which was used on Saturday when the Vatican said the Pope had what it called a prolonged respiratory crisis and needed high-level oxygen intervention. I think that there's been some relief that both on Sunday and now on Monday, the Vatican has reported that there was no repeat of that respiratory crisis. They say some lab tests have improved. I think we can understand that to mean some of the blood tests. He will, of course, be having regular tests taken of his bloods to get some sort of sense of the infection markers there. Yesterday, the Vatican announced that tests had shown that the Pope was showing early signs of some renal failure. Now, on that point, they say that the doctors are still considering what they call the complexity of the picture, but they are monitoring mild renal failure. But at the moment, they say it's not a significant cause for concern. They are basically saying across the whole clinical picture, they are not releasing a prognosis yet. Now, I think that's kind of Vatican speak for saying that they are still saying he's in a critical condition, but they acknowledge that his life is clearly in danger. On a personal note, they say in the morning the Pope received the Eucharist, whilst in the afternoon he resumed work activity, which of course is somewhat of a positive sign, although the scale of that of course is unknown. We know that earlier this morning in an update the Vatican had said that he had eaten something, so that was a positive as well. And on a spiritual note, we know that this evening there's going to be a Rosary Mass here at the Vatican, at St. Peter's Basilica, led by the Secretary of State for Vatican City, saying prayers for the welfare and the health of the Pope as he remains in a critical condition.